Welcome back to today's class. In this class, we are continuing the topic of consignment. This is your faculty for accounts Sudarshan, and we can start our session today. Okay. Snega, can you read the first question? Till yesterday, we have completed all the illustration problems. The difficult problems has been taught by me, and the conceptual questions has been given as a homework. Then now we are move on to practical questions. Shega, just read the question.
X of Delhi purchased 1,000 meters of cloth for 2 lakh, of which 5,000 meters were sent on consignment to Y of Agra at the selling price of 30 per meter.
Yeah, hold on. Wait. After reading each point, just hold on. I need to explain. Okay. I need to explain it. X of Delhi purchased 10,000 meters of cloth of rupees 2 lakh. What is the cost of each meter? What is the cost price of each meter? Total is 2 lakh. What is the cost price of each meter? What is the cost price, Sneha? What is the cost price? Sneha, I am asking you, what is the cost price? It is 20 per meter.
20.
It is 20 per meter. Okay. Of which 5,000 were sent on consignment to Y. He is only sent 5,000 meter. That is GSE. He sent only 5,000 meters on goods sent on consignment to Y of Agra. X of Delhi to Y of Agra. Y is a consignee. X is a consignor. Y is a consignee and X is a consignor. Then read the question. At the selling price of 30 per meter, this selling price, we have seen, to maintain the trade secrecy is increasing the profit by using the unrealized profit, which cannot be realized as the unrealized profit, and the unrealized profit in the selling price it denotes as invoice price. 20 rupees ku vaangren ana na adu evlokku send pandren at 30 per meter. 30 per meter ku enak vittu kudu na solren. Then continue.
X paid 5,000 for freight and 500 for packing, etc.
Whose expense is this? Consignor or consignee?
Consignor.
Consignor, very good. X paid 5,000 as a freight, 500 as a packing charges. Then
Y sold 4,000 meter at 40 per meter and incurred 2,000 for selling expenses.
Wait. Then wait. Hold on. After reading each and point, just hold on. I need to explain it. Sales is 400 meter. He is solding into rupees 40 per meter. What is the total rupees? What is the total sales on consignment?
160.
How much? How much? Without giving your answer, I cannot move on to the next question. 160. Yes, very good. Then and incur 2,000 as a selling expense. Whether this selling expense is a recurring expense or a non-recurring expense. Whether selling expense, what?
Recurring.
Very good, recurring expense. Then
Y is entitled to a commission of 5% on total sales, proceeds plus a further 20% on any surplus price realized over 30 per meter.
Realized over 30 per meter. 5% of total sales plus further 20%. 5% on 1,60,000. Okay. Plus 20% on surplus realized over 30 meter. 30 மீட்டருக்கு தான் நான் விற்க சொல்றான்னா அவன் எவ்வளவுக்கு விற்கிறான் 40 மீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு விற்கிறான் அப்ப எவ்வளவு இருக்கு 4,000 units தான் விற்கிறான் into 40 minus 30 you will get 5,000 5% and 1,06,000 எவ்வளோ 8,000 plus 20% இது 20% into 40,000 கிடைக்கும் 4,000 into 10 40,000 8,000 plus 8,000 you will get 16,000 as your commission. 10,000 is a commission. Then
3,000 meters were sold at Delhi at 30 per meter plus 3,000 for expenses and commission.
yes, what they are saying is 3,000 meters were sold at Delhi itself. Axis itself is selling the goods. So it is not coming under part of the consignment. It is go to the normal trading account. It will go to the normal trading and P&L account, profit and loss account. It will not comes under consignment account. Then rupees 30 per meter is holding 3,000 meters at 30. Is holding 3,000 meters at. It will go to the normal trading account in the credit side. You have trading account, right? The trading account in the sales, you need to write 90,000. Okay, this is a normal sales, which has been sold by the consignor itself in its own place. Okay, then 3,000 as a expenses and commission. Expenses and commission is a nominal account and it is a indirect expenses. Any indirect expenses should be transferred to profit and loss account on the debit side. Profit and loss account on the debit side. Then this is a most important part in this question. This is a most important part in this question. Just read this.
Owing to fall in a market price, the inventories of cloth in hand is to be reduced by 10%.
Yes. Owing to falling in market price, there is a falling situation in the market, so that the inventories cloth of the price is reduced by 10%. This is the important criteria in this question. Then what they are asking to prepare consignment account, trading and profit and loss account in the books of. Yes. Shall we prepare? Yes. First, we will prepare working notes. After that, we will move on for the next topics. Okay. First, we will prepare working note. Okay. Working notes. Okay. First, working note number 1. Working note number 1 is calculate. Working note number 1 is calculation of GSE. Copy down along with me. Calculation of GSE. First, before calculating a cost on GSE, first we need to find out the cost price. First, what we need to find out the cost price. $2 lakh is total consignment. Then it is divided by 10,000 meters. Cost price equal to 20 per meter. Okay, rupees 20 per meter. Now selling price, that is invoice price, is how much? Rupees 30 per meter. 10 is a load. 10 rupees is a load. 10 rupees is a load. So we will move on to GSE. GSE is how much? He is sending 5,000 meters of how much rupees? into rupees 30. So the total consignment is 1,50,000. Okay. The load per unit is 5,000 meter into rupees 10. So total 50,000 is your load. Are you understand, Sneha? Did you understand? Yes. Then we will move on to our second working note. There is a schedule of expenses we can directly write, or else we can easily prepare. I am not at preparing the schedule of expenses. It is very much easy. There is only two expense. One is freight expense. One is packing expense for the container, and there is only one expense, that is selling expense. Okay. Or else if you need, we can also prepare. Why we have to leave it? Schedule of expenses, particulars, X, Y. There is only non-recurring expenses. Freight charges is how much?
5,000.
5,000. Packing is how much?
500.
500. Selling expense is to be spent by the Y for how much? Selling expense, selling. Selling expense is, sorry, selling expense is a recurring expense, right? Selling expense is a recurring expense. Recurring expense is 2,000. So total 5,500. 2,000. Okay. Is your working note number 2. Okay. Then your working note number 3 is sales. Calculation of sales. What they given is they sold 4,000 meters at rupees 40 per meter. So you will get rupees 1,60,000. Rupees 1,60,000. Okay. Then move on to working note 4. Working note 4 is calculation of commission. Most important part. Okay. Calculation of commission. For the calculation of commission, there is a 5% on how much? 5% on sale proceeds, that is 1,60,000 plus 20% on sales realized over rupees 30. It means 40 minus 30. You will get 5% on 1,60,000 plus 20% into 4,000 into 10. You will get 8,000. If you solve this, you will get again 8,000. So total 16,000 is your commission. 16,000 is your commission. It will go to consignment account. Then your last working note and the most important working note is working note number 5. Working note number 5. What is the working note number 5? Valuation of inventory at cost. Then particulars, units, bracket, meters, rupees. Okay. What is a goods sent on consignment at invoice price is how much? 5,000 meters. Cost is how much? 1,50,000. Okay. Then what is a consignor's expense? Consignor's expense is how much? 5,500. You will get 1,55,500. So total 5,000 meters. Okay. Then there is a no consignee's non-recurring expense. There is a no loss. So we can directly deduct the sale value. Sold value is how much? 4,000. The value should not be written. You should need to cross multiply it. For 5,000, it cost is 5,000 goods, 5,000 meter, 1,55,500 is a cost. Up 4,000 meter, we need to cross multiply. If you need to cross multiply, you will get 1,55,500 into 4,000. You will get something 664 something divided by 5,000. You will get 1,24,400. 1,24,400 is your answer. If you deduct it from 1,55,500, you will get 31,100. You will get 31,100 for how much? 1,000 meters. It cost is 31,100. That is inventories at, you can write as consignment stock also. Consignment stock is 1,000. We cannot end up with the answer. This is the time you need to be very careful in your question. What they told. The question what it is, owing to the fall in the market price, inventories of the cloth is in the hand is to be reduced by 10%. Inventories in the hand is to be reduced by 10%. We are further continuing the working note, same working note 5. Okay, same working note 5. Before that, we can easily find out the stock reserve. Okay, stock reserve is very simple. We have left with 1,000 meters. And what is a load per unit? Load per unit is 10. We have already find out. So total 10,000 is the stock reserve. Okay, I'm continuing here. Okay, I'm continuing here. If you have space in below, you can continue there itself. Okay, invoice price is how much? They are selling that owing to fall in the market price, the inventories in the hand is to be reduced by 10%. So you need to do that. First, what is your closing stock? Closing stock, that is consignment stock at invoice price is how much? 31,100 is your consignment stock. 31,100 is your consignment stock. We need to less reduction in 10% at cost. We need to do at cost. What we need to do at cost means how much? அதாவது காஸ்ட்னா என்னன்னா 1000 யூனிட்ஸ் இப்ப நம்மள்ட்ட இருக்கு. அதோட காஸ்ட் பிரைஸ் நம்ம இங்க எவ்வளவு கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்? இங்க நம்ம எவ்வளவு கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்? 20 rupees. வெரி குட். 20 rupees நம்ம கண்டுபிடிச்சோமா? 20 rupees கண்டுபிடிச்சோம். அப்ப into 20. ஓகே, பிளஸ் இங்க எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் நடந்திருக்கு? இங்க எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் நடந்திருக்கு? எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ்? 5,500 எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் நடந்திருக்கு. எவ்வளவு வர்த்? எவ்வளவு மீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு? 5,000 மீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு. கரெக்டா? பட் நம்மளோட க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் எவ்வளவு? 1,000 மீட்டர்ஸ் தான் இருக்கு. அப்ப 1,000 மீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் இருக்கும்? 5,500 into 1,000 divided by 5,000, you will get 1,100. 1,100. So 1,100 is your expense. So 1,000 into 20 is how much? Just a minute. 20,000. 1,000 into 20 is how much? 20,000. 10% of 21,100. I'm right? 21,100 is right. Correct. So we need to deduct 2,110. We need to deduct how much? 2,110. Your final answer will be 31,100 minus 2,110. You will get 28,990. 28,990 is your actual consignment stock after reduction in the market price. In your question, if they did not specify anything about reduction in the market price, you can take it 31,100 is your main answer to the consignment account. If they are mentioning the reduction in the market price, you need to calculate in this way and 28,990 should be appear in your consignment credit side. Okay, these are the working notes we need to prepare in your main examination also. Shall we prepare working note? Shall we prepare the consignment account for this? Shall we prepare?
Yes, ma'am.
Consignment account, put credit, debit. The particulars, the formalities, rupees, you can easily put. Okay, tell me two goods sent on consignment account. Working note number 1 is how much? 1,50,000 by goods sent on consignment account is how much? Bracket, you need to specify load. Load is how much? You can easily put here also 5,000 into rupees 10. Okay, then to bank account, working note number 2, 5,500. To wise account, recurring expense. We can easily, we don't specify recurring, we can directly specify selling because there is only one expense. Selling expense is how much? 2,000. Commission is how much? For commission, what is a reference of working note? Working note 4 or 3? Working note 4, I think so. Yeah, working note 4. Okay. We'll get our answer 16,000. Okay. We'll get your answer 16,000. Yeah, we have left with sales by wise account. In bracket, you can write it as sales. How much is sales? 1,60,000. Okay, we have left with by consignment stock. A consignment stock is how much? 28,000. 28,990. 28,990. In the opposite side, we have to charge a load. Okay, in the name of stock reserve to stock reserve account. Same working note 5 calculation. This is also working note 5 calculation. Give a reference. It is 10,000. Okay, shall we add on? Can you sum it up? Can you add on? What is the total on the credit side? What is the total on the credit side? Janga, you only need to say, otherwise I could not move on to next question. Next preparation of trading. Tell me what is your answer? What is the total? Stega, இப்போ உன்கிட்ட இருந்து ஆன்சர் வரலன்னா நெக்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन நான் மூவ் ஆன் ஆக மாட்டேன். It may took how much time it will took, it can took. Stega, I am talking to you, just unmute. Just unmute, Stega. What is the total? What is the total on the credit side? Whether now I am audible? Whether?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Fine. What is the total on the credit side? What is the total on the credit side?
2,38,990.
2 lakh?
38,990.
Okay, very good. Deduct all the debit items. Deduct all the debit items.
$55,490.
Very good. What is your answer? 55,490. It will go to profit and loss account. Transfer of profit. Transfer of profit. The first condition is satisfied. Then we are going to prepare a trading account. Trading and profit and loss account we are going to prepare. Trading and profit and loss account for the year. What is the year ended given? There is no profit and loss account. Just say profit and loss account. Okay. So you need to do the purchases. The purchase, no, that is a direct expenses, right? So we need to write two purchases. Purchases for how much? 2 lakh, right? 2 lakh is our purchases. Then we need to write a sales. The sales is a normal sales, right? The normal sales, that is 3,000 meters has been sold. 3,000 meters has been sold into how much? 3,000 meters has been sold for how much rupees? 30 rupees. So total 90,000. Total 90,000. Then buy goods sent on consignment at cost you should record. At what is the cost? We should, for 10,000 goods consigned is 5,000, right? 5,000 goods has been consigned. So 5,000 meters into rupees 20. 20 is a cost price. So total 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Then we need to calculate by closing stock, that is by inventories. Okay. By inventories. What is the total inventories lying? What is the total inventories at lying? I am purchasing 10,000. I consign 5,000 units. I consign 5,000 units. Okay, I am left with 5,000. I sold 3,000. I am left with 2,000. 2,000 is my closing stock. Okay, 2,000 is my closing stock. I need to validate every closing stock should be valued at cost or market price, whichever is lower. In this concept, we have cost price of 20. 2,000 into 20, you will get how much? 2,000 into 20, you will get how much? 40,000. In this question, there is a specifying the information that the owing to market price, the owing to market fall, we have 10% reduction in the price. So we need to deduct reduction at 10%. At reduction 10% is how much? 4,000. So you will get your answer 36,000. What is on the credit? Totaling on the credit side, just total the credit side. Snega, just total the credit side. Just total the credit side.
Two lakh 26,000.
2 lakh?
26,000.
2,26,000. Then 2,26,000. What is your debit answer? What is your debit answer?
26,000.
26,000. Very good. 2 gross profit. Carry down. ஒரு விஷயத்தை புடிச்சு என்ஜாய் பண்ணி படிக்கணும். திருப்பி சொல்றது. Then this is the P&L account. We should brought forward. By gross profit brought down. Gross profit brought down is how much? 26,000. We have the selling expense, right? To expenses and commission of the expense. That is 3,000. 3,000 is a expense. Then you should not forget to brought down these balance. இந்த பேலன்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணக்கூடாது, மறந்துடக்கூடாது. இத P&L எழுதிருக்கோம். அப்ப P&L இந்த சைடுல எழுதணும். என்ன எழுதணும்? By consignment account in bracket profit. Profit is how much? 55,490. Then we need to total. What is the total on the credit side? There is a nothing expense have been left with. What is the total? What is your total on the credit side?
81,490.
81,490. Okay, very good. 81,490. What is the final answer?
78,490.
78,490. Then 2 net profit carry down bracket transfer to capital account. It should be any net profit should be transferred to capital account and should be add on to the capital account, and if it is a net loss, it should be subtracted from the capital account. Okay, with this we completed our just practical question 1. We took nearly 30 minutes to explain this sum, but in your examination this question can be tested for 10 marks. Maybe this question can be tested in your attempt also. Okay, that 10 marks you need to do it within 18 minutes. What is this 18 minutes, sir? Very simple. In your main examination, you have 3 hours. If you convert it into minutes, means you have 180 minutes. You need to attempt for 100 marks. So 180 minutes divided by 100 marks, you need to take to secure 1 mark, you can maximum spend 1.8 minutes. You can maximum spend 1.8 minutes. If the question is for 10 marks, your maximum time to do the sum and complete the sum is 18 marks maximum. Then what is the minimum time, sir? The minimum time is 15 minutes. To complete a 10 mark question, we need to use just 15 minutes to complete the sum. If you do the sum within 10 minutes, it is well and good. It is appreciable. Okay. Just I hope the screen is visible to you, right? In a single side, you can take a question. Just wait. We can put a heading now. What is a practical question? Practical question 1. Just take a screenshot. You need to copy down in your notebook. Chega, are you understand?
Yes,
Okay, fine. Did you take the screenshot?
working noted.
Yeah. Then question number 2 is your homework. Just write question number 2 and question number 3. Okay, question number 2 and question number 3 is your homework. Just write question number 2. If we could not do, we can have a separate session and we can record that videos as a separate videos. Okay, for that question alone we can record, we can meet up in the online and we can complete that question alone. Okay, first do it from your end. If you are not getting proper answer, if you are not getting good concepts, I will comment on the online Zoom so we can easily clarify your doubts so that it will be very happy for you. So homework is second summer. I will give in my classroom session. We have three types. Okay, one is classroom problem, one is classroom problem, one is homework problem. Okay, and another one is assignment problem. Assignment problem should be given to you in a soft copy or a hard copy in the way. If you are a local student, it will be in the hard copy format. If you are a outstation students, it will be in the soft copy. The homework questions is the same ICA book, but one or two questions I will give you as a homework. Classroom problem is also in from the ICA material only. I will do. What are the questions I will do in the classroom? It is a classwork problem. What are the questions I give you in a homework in the ICA study material itself? It is your homework problem and it is your assignment problem. For classwork problems, you need to have a separate notebook, separate ruled notebook. A separate ruled notebook should be for 400 pages. At least 400 pages, one thick notebook, one weight notebook is enough to complete all the chapters in this CA Foundation accounting. Okay. What are the sums I'm doing in the classwork? You need to copy down in your classroom problem. Okay. In that rule notebook and having another separate ruled notebook for another 400 pages. For another 400 pages to do homework problem and assignment problem. To homework problem and assignment problem. You have another 400. This 800 pages at the end, it should be combined and it should be reduced to 100 pages as a short notes, as a revisionary notes. On that time, I will tell you how to prepare the revisionary notes. Okay. We will do question 4. Just read the question number 4.
A of Agra sent on consignment goods valued 1 lakh to B of Mumbai on 1st March 2019.
Yeah, A of Agra is a consignor. Consigned goods of value 1 lakh to Mumbai. B of Mumbai. Mumbai is a consignee. Next.
He incurred the expenditure of 12,000 on freight and insurance.
He incurred 12,000 on freight and insurance. It is a consignor's expense. Then
A's accounting year closes on 31st December.
A's accounting year closes on 31st December. Good.
B was entitled to a commission of 5% on gross sales plus a del credit commission on 3%.
Del credit commission is how much? 3%. Then
B took delivery of the consignment by incurring expenses of 3,000 for goods consigned.
The delivering expenses is how much? 3,000. It is a non-recurring expenses. Then
on 31st December 2019, B informed on phone that he had sold all the goods for 1,50,000 by incurring selling expenses of 2,000.
He has sold all the goods consigned. From this point, this is a very important point. This is also the one of the question which has been tested in the December 22 attempt. The May 2022 attempt, that is June. They are writing in June exam. No, this same question has been replica in this main question paper. You can take a question paper in the question, you can easily find out. He further informed that this is a main question. He sold all the goods, right? He sold all the goods means there is no consignment stock. There is no consignment stock. Okay. Then move on.
He further informed that only 1,48,000 had been realized and rest was considered irrecoverable.
Irrecoverable. Can you guess what is irrecoverable means? What is realized means? I am selling the goods for 1,50,000, out of which 1,48,000 only I will get a cash or I will get my money. And the rest I was not irrecoverable, means it is a
Bad debt.
yeah, very good. It is a bad debt. Then continue further.
And would be sending the check in a day or so for that amount due along with the account sale.
Yeah, would be sending a check in a day. It means he is settling the account of 1,48,000. So you should write it as bank account in the consignees. Okay, then
On 5/1/2020, received the check for the amount due from B and incurred bank charges of 260 for collecting the check.
yeah, on 5 is the check amount has been received, right? So we are using the bank account on 5. Then incurred bank charges for the receiving the check. There are some deduction in the bank charges for collecting a check. So it is a expense for the consignor. Okay, then
The amount was credited by bank on 9/1/2020.
9/1/2020, the amount was credited. Okay, there is no issue.
Write up the consignment account, finding out the and loss on the consignment, B's account, provision for expenses account, and bank account in the books of consignor, recording the transactions up to the receipt and collection of the check.
Yeah, you may feel very new for the preparing of provision of expense account and bank account. For you is maybe new. Okay, it is very easy, and they are particularly asking recording the transaction up to the receipt and collection of check. What is our year end? Stega, what is our year end? What is our year end? 31st?
31st
December.
March 2000.
31st December. IAS accounting year closes on 31st December every year. It means year started on 1st January. He consigned the goods on 2019, 1st January 2019 to 31st December 2019 is a one accounting year. In between period on 31st March, he consigned the goods to B of Mumbai. Okay, after that, he is receiving a check on 5th January. So that 5th January is next year. It comes to next year. Next year starts is for 1st January 2020. It will comes to next year. So we are also required to record the transaction up to the receipt and collection of the check. If the question is silent also, you need to prepare up to on 5/1/2020. Okay, there is a no need for necessary of the working note. Everything is given in the question itself. Okay, we can directly prepare a ledger account. Shanga, what is the value of goods consigned? In this question alone, you have date column. In this question, you have date column. Okay. What is on 1st March, right? On 1st March is consigned the goods, right? So we can write 1st March 1/3/2019. Two goods sent on consignment. The value is how much? The value is 1 lakh. Value is how much? 1 lakh, right? Then he is incurring the expenses. Okay, the expenses has been paid by whom? He incurred the expenses. Okay, consignor's expense to bank account. There is only how much expense? freight and insurance. In the bracket, you can,
12,000.
in the bracket, you can write freight and insurance. How much?
12,000.
12,000. Very good. Then to whose account? What a consignment account in the books
B's
of who?
account. B's
Sorry.
of Mumbai.
Yeah. To B's account. Okay. What are the expense? Clearance. Delivery is 3,000. Then selling is how much?
2,000.
2,000. Then commission is how much? 5% on
5% on gross sales.
gross sales. What is the sales value? 1,50,000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Upper then right by B's account in bracket sales, that is 1,50,000. So 5% on 1,50,000 is how much?
7,500.
Very good. 7,500. There is a del creditor commission also. Del creditor commission is how much percentage? 3%, right? 3% on again 1,50,000. If they specifically mention give 3% on credit sales or give 3% on some other sales, means you should give on 3% on credit sales or some other sales as they mention. If they are not even mentioned, if the question is remaining silent, means this 3% is also should be given based on 1,50,000 on the basis of gross sales alone. Okay, on 1,50,000 3% means how much?
4,500.
4,500. Sum up all this 3,000 plus 2,000, 5,000. 5,000 plus 7,000 is 12,000. 12,000 plus 4,000 is 16,000. 16,000 plus 1,000 is 17,000. 17,000 is your total expense incurred by the B. Okay. Okay. Then there is another one. Then there is a one more thing. That is the bank charges, right? So the bank charges you need to create a provision. Okay. So to provision of expenses is how much? 260. In bracket, you can write bank charges. Okay. So we have getting the total. Why we are not writing consignment stock on the credit side, Snega? Why we are not writing consignment stock on the credit side?
He had sold all the goods.
We have sold all the goods, right? Very good. We have sold all the goods. So we not, in this question, we do not know what is the quantity of the goods. We have only know the value of the goods. Okay. So just total it up. Just deduct the debit items. Just deduct the debit items. What is your answer?
1,29,260.
Yeah, deduct from 1,50,000.
20,740.
Very good. 20,740. We derived the answer. Congratulate yourself for finding out the correct answer. Then we are preparing a B's account. B's account. It is very simple. I am doing as a you have dates, right? Yeah, I didn't mention about the dates. Just wait. You have dates, right? You need to create a provision for December 31st. This expenses also the sales has been done on December 31st. So date is also December 31st. Okay. Then the B's account. The account sales has been received on 31st December at the year end only. On 31st December, you need to write by consignment. Write all the expense, selling expense, clearance expense, then commission. Okay, 3,000, 2,000, 7,000 plus 4,000, 11,000, 12,000. So total 17,000. Total 17,000. Then we need to write it on the debit side on December 31st to consignment. In bracket, you can write on sales. Okay. Wait. 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Okay. In this question, it is most important. They are mentioning, they are saying, would be sending check in a day and so far as amount due along with account sales, actually the check was received on for 5th June. Okay. So we need to write what is the remaining amount, Snega? 1 lakh?
33,000.
Yeah. 1,33,000 on 31st December. I may not receive. So I would write by balance carried down. Then I need to brought down. I need to brought down to Jan 1st, 2020. I need to brought down. This is our 2019 data. Okay, this is everything is a 2019 data. Jan 1st, I need to write down to balance brought down. It is how much? 1,33,000. They are paying the check. So they are paying the check means by bank account. I will write 1,33,000. The date is Jan 5. Because Jan 5 only we are receiving the money, right? So Jan 5 only we are receiving the money. So we will write Jan 5 we are receiving the money. So it is a bank account. This is a B's account. Okay. After that, what they are asking? Prepare a bank account, they are asking. Bank account is very simple. Okay. On Jan 5, the payment has been paid to B. So to B's account, because of this, balance is 1,33,000. Okay. Then on the same Jan 5, the bank is deducting the bank charges. Right. Then to bank charges, how much? 260. So if we do this, what is the balance amount, Sneha? What is the balance amount?
1,32,740.
1,32,740. Okay. Why? Because of B, my bank account balance will increase. Because of bank charges, my bank account balance will decrease. So I am using by and so I am using 2. So 1,32,000. It is a carried down balance. By balance carried down. Then we have left with one more preparation. What is the final preparation I will do is in this place. It is very simple. Provision for expense account, credit, debit. Okay. It is very simple. So we have 2 bank charges, right? On Jan 5, 2 bank charges. So that only we are creating a provision. Suffering from heavy cold. Please, from your end, you will be take care of your health. So bank charges is 260. Okay. And you need this is happening on Jan 5, right? So in the consignment account itself, we are creating a provision, right, Sneha? We have created the provision. Okay, on 260. So we need to brought down. We need to brought down it. Okay, by balance brought down 260. So we are totaling 260. 260 will be equal. There is a no balancing item. There is a no balancing item. Kindly look one more video on the recorded session so you will make it the idea. Okay, this is your question number 4, practical question number 4. With this, we successfully completed our consignment chapter. We successfully completed our consignment chapter. I hope you have listened to the classes. Those who are watching in the recorded session also, I am ensuring that you are listening to the classes, okay, and you are properly doing the sums. I will send you the assignment problems for this, so you may work it out from your end, okay. Did you take the screenshot? Did you take the screenshot?
Yes.
Did you understand all the concepts, or if you have any doubts, you can ask me. This is the time to ask your doubts. Yeah. Then do the assignment problems and do the homework problems. I think 4 questions have been given to you as a homework problems. In the illustration, we have 2, and practical questions we have 2. Total 4 questions has been given to you as homework problems. Just do this. If you are getting the answer, it is well and good. If you are not getting answer, it is also well and good. We will meet up at the online and we will work it on the problem and we will sort it out. What are the areas you are lagging? Okay. With this, we successfully completed a chapter. I am once again saying we are successfully means we are taking a tremendous time. We are taking so many times to understand each and every question. For one question, we are taking 30 minutes. Just think about it. We have n number of nearly 200 to 300 questions. So I may not do all the 300 questions to you. I may do the difficult problem to you, and I will give you the conceptually easy question for your reference. Okay. So that I am also very satisfied that I am very teaching well and good, and you are also understanding the good concept from me. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can freely ask me in your WhatsApp. Okay, with this, we can close our session today. Thank you. Have a good day. See you in another session. Please revise and come to the next session. From the tomorrow's class, we will start with the very new topic. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.